If you grew up on breakfast cereal like I did, I would eat cereal for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a late night snack. Whenever I was hungry, it was just so easy to go into the cabinet, or we used to keep ours above the fridge, grab a bowl of sugary goodness, and then I would be set. Usually I would crash because of the sugar high that I had. So getting away from that cereal was kind of hard growing up. When I wanted to eat less sugar, when I wanted to have better grains, when I wanted to have just a better bowl of goodness, sometimes you get bored from what's out there. So I wanted to try to make my own Honey Smacks. Honey Smacks was one of the cereal, even I think it was called Sugar Smacks when I was real little, and then they changed it along the way somewhere. It makes us think it's a little healthier. I think that's a puffed wheat or maybe a puffed rice cereal. I don't think it's puffed kamut, but this is a bag of organic puffed kamut cereal. Now, kamut is not completely gluten-free. There is a little bit in it, so I don't want you to think this is a completely gluten-free cereal. But these little balls of puffed grain don't taste like a whole lot. They're very spongy. They have a weird texture, but they do melt in your mouth. They kind of remind me of the Honey Smack. So I wanted to see if I could take some honey and coat a little bit of the cereal, try it out, and see if it would get like the Honey Smack. So that's what I'm going to do. My goal is to warm up some honey, probably about a quarter cup. Take about a cup to 2 cups of cereal. Toss it and spread it out, let it dry up. The thought is that if you can coat it, dry it out, you can crinkle it, because I think it's going to stick, and then put it in an airtight container, maybe a plastic baggie that's airtight, and then you can, so the honey's gonna liquefy, it's gonna get real thin. And then it can save for a little while for your family, probably a couple days. Usually not a big measure. I'm making a huge mess. I'm usually not one to really measure, but I want to see how well about a quarter cup of honey really does coat this much cereal. So my burner is on very low. I don't want to scorch it. I don't want to burn it. I just want to coat it. I just want every little kernel to get a little bit of honey. A good use for this, I thought, was maybe adding it to a trail mix. Adds a different dimension. It's not just a nut, it's not just a fruit. Alright, doesn't take long at all for this to soak up. Toss it around a little bit more. Spread it out. Let it dry. We may have Honey Smacks. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to line that. I'm going to line this with a little wax paper just to make sure nothing sticks. Usually the stoneware doesn't have a problem, but I want to have an easy cleanup. It's like Rice Krispie treats. If you don't work fast, you're going to get marshmallow everywhere. It's the same idea. Here, spread this out. I'm gonna let it cool, and I'll do. Tastes like honey smack. I'll be right back. Okay, I let these cool, and like I said before, it's a lot like a Rice Krispie treat with the marshmallows. So you can break it up. You can form it into balls if you want to make little snacks for the kids. But pretty much, it's simple. I would probably just make it when you want. It's got a great taste. It's very crispy. But then that wheat just melts. The grain kamut, sort of like a wheat. It's so good though. If you wanted to make your kids something in the morning that was different than the regular old cereal, different than an oatmeal or waffles or pancakes or something that they're used to, please try it. 1/4 cup of honey, 2 cups of puff kamut, and let me tell you, that whole bag is like $2. I think I paid $2.19 for that whole bag. So how many times can you do this? Talk about economical. 1 cup, this has got 11 cups in here. So you can make this almost 6 times. It's a great alternative. Try it. Let me know how you do. Leave a message, leave a comment, reach out to me. I want to know. See you in the next video. Thanks everyone. Bye.